Alright. Greetings YouTube, SmokeyPlays back again with my second part that got interrupted last time. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3 Super Nintendo game. Dragon of Destiny. SmokeyPlays, and if you watched the first one, you'll know that it got cut short in the middle of the Battle of Chengdu, which is a very important battle here, with KongMing leading this expedition. So, I'm smoking a roach here. I got only roaches today. Ashtray full of them. Doobie ashtray. I feel like Devin the Dude. The rapper, Devin the Dude. I got a bunch of roaches and ashes too, but we're not going to smoke those. It's 12:02 and we're going to watch American football at 1 when it comes on Eastern time, so playing for exactly an hour, a little bit under for these. Oh, I played a 102. How about that? Just to make sure. I got a couple lineups on the DraftKings and betting on it. Also got a vape cartridge here filled with some, I believe this is gelato. My buddy Jason, aka Big JV 423, got me this cart. Give me a bit of a discount. It was a bit of a barter move. So we'll see where we left off. We left off. We have 2,000 less troops than Liu Zhang, and he has reinforcements here in the woods. So Zhang Yan carrying our food supply, Yang Yi fighting the reinforcements in the woods alongside Huang Zhong and KongMing. The rest of our soldiers are approaching the gate to siege the gate. KongMing under some arrow fire. We're going to pull him out of there to be safe. We are already at a 2,000 troop deficit, and when we get to the castle, it's going to be very hard, because that's when they just, what's that, bunker down. They bunker down and they really defend well in the castle, the fortress, the last fortress. So Liu Zhang, especially in the capital, and the leader of their faction. So it's going to be a bit of a rough attack here. We might have to send reinforcements later. It wouldn't be smart to flee at this point. So we're just going to fight it out and try to overcome this deficit. They're utilizing their bow troops really well, and they're attacking my leader, which is not good. So I'm trying to send some of my archers into the woods as well. Zhang Yan is now going to hit the gate. The gate was already in the first video being under attack, so you see it starts at 22 already from 100. It's already dropped down. I'm going to move in more of my archers to help siege the gate, and some of my archers to help in the woods combat, which is going to suck because they're slow and they're going to... Okay, Zhang Shong finally captured. We're going to get Zhuge Liang, KongMing out of there. And keep sieging the gate. The exterior gate, they have an interior gate as well. Reminds me of the medieval Total War PC strategy game. Or pretty much any of the Total Wars, but specifically medieval, when some of the cities in the future, the bigger upgraded cities have up to 3 gates, and it's how you keep using battering rams, and you actually have to perform the siege in that game, so it's a little bit more rough and realistic. So Zhuge Liang kind of intertwines with his troops and kind of repositions. Shu-Han will guard the bridge. Zhang Yan holding the food supply unit will continue sieging. Yang Yi, who was a very good recruitment because he's balanced in political and military skills, I always like that. So is this, I think that was Pang Tong, fledgling Phoenix, who just entered with his troops, 9,000 troops into the archers into the main gate. The deficit's still about the same. Looks like the reinforcements they send were just enough to throw us off here. So Pang Tong, I was wrong. His troops are here in the woods. His military skill is terrible. They would be so stupid to duel at this point. Simultaneous attack is our best choice. Since that reinforcement troop will be gone soon, we can kind of move. Who is this? Oh, Wang Ping. Okay. Wang Ping was convinced to leave Liu Zhang and join Liu Bei here with us. So he's one of our convinced officers. And there goes Fu Tong as well, captured. Probably won't see much mercy since they threw off my battle, my deployment. Nice mobility there for Zhang Yan. Even though he has foot soldiers, he was able to clear the gate. Although it doesn't matter because there are other troops in the woods here. It's going to take a while to get back. Luckily, we had a lot of horses, so we were able to outfit our army properly. And somebody has reached the gate. It might be KongMing and the main troop. I think it is. Here's Yang Yi, and then we have Huang Zhong with the other horse unit. Okay, moving right along. It looks like we had about a lot of troops, 4,000 maybe troop deficit here. So it's not going to be pretty ending. And we might get a little sloppy and have to send reinforcements. Finish the battle next month. Regardless, even if we were to win with what we have here, we would have to finish the battle next month anyway, so that's not special. All of our horses did make it inside the interior wall there. Exterior wall. There we go, perfect. Excuse me. Got a nice candle lit here in my room. It's like in a little goblet. Oh yeah, you can't simultaneously attack a gate. That never made sense to me. It would save you some delegation here. Also, I don't think you can shoot arrows at the gate, which is also just as dumb. I mean, it is an old time 90s game here, but it could have at least put in some siege equipment. There we go, battering down. You can imagine. We got about we got so many troops. We got about 48,000 troops in all of our generals put together, so that's how many troops are pretty much inside this castle. So with the screaming, pillaging, freaking all that, I was gonna say raping, but hopefully Liu Bei's army has the right principles and are righteous just like him. Sure, he couldn't control everyone, but I know his influence was very strong, and that's a lot of his generals were selected based off their discipline and principled lifestyles and their loyalty to the Han, which stands for pretty much all those things anyway. My coffee got a little cold, but it's alright. So KongMing will step aside. We don't want our leader going in first. Yan, food supply. Also, we technically don't want him going in first, but he's going to have to fight. Both of them are going to have to fight. They're holding some of the most troops. Nice way to clear the gate there. Still at a 4,000 troop deficit. Kuai Yi decides to retreat. So it'll be Yang Yi, who we kind of raved about. He'll be the first one to enter, followed by Huang Zhong, the old general, and Wang Ping. Kind of a second generation Shu general. You can consider them Shu, right? Even before Liu Bei took the Riverlands. That's the easiest way to know what kingdom you're talking about. Although they didn't declare themselves, Shu is technically the Riverland region, which Liu Zhang and they were fighting here. So he wasn't really the Shu-Han dynasty till he declared himself emperor after Tao Pi declared himself emperor at Wei. So it wasn't, always Shu, but that's the best way to tell you who we're talking about. So Yang Yi will reach first. Okay, Wang Ping, Huang Zhong will be next. relaxing combat. Just to have this many capable generals on your side is a plus. Oh, it was us that had the troop lead. I don't know how I misread that. That wasn't good though. Damn. Dong He has fled. KongMing will bring his troops up to match, and it's all about troop placement and army positioning here. This is what it's all about. Fuck! Are you kidding me? That was a mistake. Damn it. That was a big mistake. We meant to move Hong Zhong out of trouble. It's not quite the formation I wanted, but we'll take it. It's probably going to be a closer battle next time we see the charge, because they've done a lot of damage. Well, that was terrible mobility there on, is it Zhang Yan or Wang Ping? Some one of them had terrible mobility. Nope, it's not Wang Ping. At least we know, and this isn't necessarily a good thing, but at least we know they won't have the skill to duel any of us. And here we get the to be continued screen. Lighten up a little roche. Get this thing going. To be continued, the Battle of Chengdu. So, what I'm thinking is we're probably going to have to send reinforcements there. Now, what if I attacked with Chengdu? What if I attacked? Is it Jibian? What city? Jitong? Might be Jitong. Number 40. Liu Shan's northern city above Chengdu. If I attack that with Sima Yi and Yide, Zhangfei, and they want to be able to send reinforcements from our capital because they're currently in the battle, so I think we would probably have the upper hand. We're just going to have to plan it right. We're going to pass up on a couple turns here while the battle's going on, but definitely not this turn. This is the one we're just talking about. Whoever's going to stay behind, probably Fei Wei, will have to reassign the troops to properly outfit the army. I don't trust Li Yan, or I mean, I do trust Li Yan. I don't trust Xiahou Dun because his loyalty's low. So it's not good to send someone to battle whose loyalty low. I wonder what kind of numbers it would look like if we sent just this and the reinforcements from Zhangfei. So he says they're a good match for us, which is like 60% or 65%, maybe 70% chance you can win. That's what I get out of that. We need to leave a governor behind here as well. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't trust Huo Zhuan. So unfortunately, and we can't send Zhangfei. I don't know why. Maybe he's busy. This turn he just did something. I just wonder if we're gonna have the troop advantage. It's the most important thing, really. Try this cold coffee. Spilled it on my nice jeans. Yeah, I'm dressed nice because I was supposed to handle my car this morning, but my car decided that it won't even start on a jump start, so it's probably a starter or something else that I have to figure out. Probably get the mechanic shop to come tow this damn thing out of here. So before the reinforcements, we have the advantage on Wu Yi, who's governing and defending the city. The city would be... One sec. The city would be Zitong, so I was right on one of my guesses. Xiaodun, we don't know if we trust him, but we're gonna hope we can. Because he's leading 88,100 horse units. And with the allies arriving, we're going to see a lot of Liu Zhang's civil officers, strategists try to flee to the other city, which is currently under attack anyway. But this would be a great victory to overcome 2 cities at once, at least one of them, and kind of prevent him from even being around, I guess, much longer. If we take both of them, it's done. That's a celebration. I gotta do something for that. Chengdu is the capital of that region, province, pretty much, and the richest city there, so we can take that. And Liu Zhang, his faction will probably be passed down to Li Hui, which I hope not, because that means I'll have to execute him. I think they have Deng Zhi. Deng Zhi is another good advisor, strategist. My ear just popped. Got like that flashbang sound. I'm using the Astro headset here. It's like the $120 one. I don't know what series it is or whatever, but it's the white ones. Really, 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 really comfortable. Ever since I bought them about 2 years ago, maybe. Never had any mic problems or anything. It was all went to end. Even comfortability problems or preference problems or sound problems. All that went to end when I bought these. It was definitely worth the investment. One of the best gifts I bought myself was these. I will say I have an MSI laptop. I'm not also sure on what series it is either. I'm not that type of guy, but just pretty badass one. It was like $1,000. That thing is another gift I bought myself that's up there with the Astros. I can't say. I'm playing on it right now, so of course I have it projected to a Vizio, a nice Vizio TV that was gifted to me by my uncle. It's not my TV. So the laptop and the Astros I bought myself. The TV was gifted about 4 years ago because my uncle went blind. It's kind of a crazy story. It's a crazy way to get a TV, right? So we still have advantage. Xiaodun marches in first and gets hit with some bows when pulling back a little till the other generals can reach on their foot soldiers and archer units. They should have had some cavalry archers. Now that's an upgrade. I can put that in my game because I want to design a game, ROTK, Heroes of the Three Kingdoms. And even though I'm not, I'm gonna get it done. That's all I'm saying. Even though I can't just write code and do the game all by myself, I'm getting it done over time. It might be a beta version, might be the first version. Simple, very, very simple, similar to this. And then as it grows, the quantities and the complexities and the gameplay will increase. I just want the vibes, really the atmosphere. So we're into combat now. We're getting double teamed on the left. Sima Yi is going to have to deploy the troops, or they're already deployed, but he's going to have to organize them correctly, position them, and use his advantage. Mi Fang, I never really liked him that much. He kind of seemed like a coward. I remember him doing a couple coward things. I think he gave up a city. I guess he had no choice, but I guess he surrendered to Wu soldiers. Which is like, if you've been serving Liu Bei that long. Oh, this is my own troop. I get confused with the purple a lot. If you've been, and plus I'm pretty high, but if you've been serving Liu Bei that long, and you still not fight to the death, give up the city like that. I mean, I guess, like I said, you had no choice. I mean, I can't say. And this time, of course, everyone's level of intensity and only soldiers and people in services are really performing at that level of intensity and honor and putting your life on the line. So it's getting a little sketchy here. Someone was captured, and the advantage is still ours by a good bit, but I don't want to keep attacking the castle by myself, so I might pull off of that. We weren't able to use any of the archers yet. I'm going to slowly pull out of that cast fortress attack and meet up to attack this general. Shahudun's going to have to help. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Isolate the generals. Be smart about it. Get as many troops as you can to fight. As many troops without, separating them. See, there'd be no point in me backing out there. Someone's going to take damage either way. There we go. Yanren has surrendered. And we can use some fire bolts on whoever this is. So, Sima Yi might be successful in 1 month. Now that would be deadly. It wasn't a long journey into the siege. There was only one gate here in Zitong. All these mountains and rivers and mountains and forests, I should say. So Yonghui was captured, and now we can advance our troops towards the fortress and defeat any last troops holding up inside with Wu Yi, who's a decent general. I believe, I don't know if we're going to keep him or not. And he wasted his turn on a fire attack. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep him. I just have to put him down like a dog. Like a sick dog that he is. So the group attack's working. They're going to keep trying to set us on fire until they pretty much try to flee and get captured. Ah, man. So pushed it off to next month. That's what I didn't want. I wanted that victory. Okay. Lu Su here in Jianling, pretty much defending against Wu, his original former faction, who we serve Sun Quan, and Zhou Yu, who we have over here on our side now, and so at least he can send letters to Zhou Yu. Zheng Yu, on the other hand, holding down the fortress at home. Jeju, holding the capital. He turned to our side from Cao Cao. We're gonna have to get a grip on things here soon. And we know that Ma Tong has a lot of troops held up inside here. Ma Chao, his son, Ma Dai, who ends up serving Pang De. Ma Wan, Shu-Han. Shit, Shu-Han is really holding this? Out of all the people, you wouldn't think that Ma Chao would be governor there. Kongrong. Man Chong with Guo Zhe, whose loyalty is still very, 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 very low. And Guo Huai, whose loyalty is even lower. Would literally give him 1 tael of gold. Changlong doing his thing as governor, can't seem to transfer goods to save his ass. Liu Ye also doing really good as governor. There's a lot of food stacked up there. Xiao Guang can now move forward. Oh wait, Xiao Guang cannot now move forward. Somebody's still held up down in the southern region. So you're gonna have to draft. just like that. In preparation to rid. That was Wang Khan, also Yi Ji. He's waiting on the report from the battle. Zhang Yide, Zhang Fei. If I would move him forward to help fight there, but the problem with that is we need a suitable defense against Ma Tong up north, so we can use Zhang Fei now to I was looking for a word, can't find it, so to kind of just prevent them from attacking. I wish there was an option here to duel, to get Ma Chao to serve as you just duel. That would be realistic and have Zhang Fei go like 300 bouts day and night, get the torches out. And then it's like historic battle. And then you press the buttons, like Dance Dance Revolution style, you press the buttons as they come up on the screen for the duel, like X, Y, X. I mean, you know, it's just ideas, it's just ideas. Okay, so Ling Tao is gonna try to raid all of the Wu armies south that took the city Zhao Fan was supposed to be holding. And what would happen if we attack right now with what we have? Probably would overcome them easily. Perfect. We just gotta take a sacrifice and make someone the governor that doesn't have the capabilities, but that's alright. We'll sort that out later. Now, can we do this in a month? So far, it seems we can't get a battle done in a month. So I line all my generals up on the road. Of course, we captured Taisha Su, and we have Guan Xing and Ling Tao, who is going to hold the food in this expedition. Chuan Kong defending the city, governing the city for Sun Chuan. Alright. A lot of good generals actually here. Kind of wasted efforts. We need these generals fighting, but hopefully KongMing will take what he has, and Sima Yi can help. And them together, just those two brains, is entirely two of the best strategists and military leaders, politicians in the game, in the times of Three Kings. Two of the best, and they're arch rivals, so it's perfect that they're together here to see what would happen. But hopefully with what they have, they can overcome Liu Zhang and Chengdu and take the rest of the Riverlands, reunite that, and then focus the rest of the unification efforts towards Cao Cao. Now, of course, we have Sun Quan, Ma Tong, and Yuan Shao stayed around longer than expected. That was because once some of Cao Cao's generals start defecting towards our faction, then he got a little bit of a loss there, more than a little. We have Zhao Dun, we have Sima Yi, we have Man Chong, Guo Jie. Even though he hates us, he'd rather not serve us. Same with Zhao Dun, actually. Oh, Yan Yan was captured. I don't know why he came out to fight like that. Lu Yi arrived and our troops are yelling and beating the drums because we know it's an obvious victory. We're going to pillage this place, but actually we're not. We're just going to turn it over the righteous way that Liu Bei would. When he took these 4 commentaries anyway, he had them all taken by peace. The only time they really had some trouble was, well, they had trouble with each one actually. I remember Zhao Fan and them tried to swore brothers to Zhao Yan and then have him, this is on the TV series, tried to have him marry his sister. Then he's like, what is this, some incest stuff? And then he knew he was up to something. He kept trying to get him drunk. But of course, Zhilong, being as smart and witted as he is, and he got out of that situation and ended up capturing the city. He had to fight off a lot of people too. I remember they had him like surrounded. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. That candlelight, VHS tape style sound effects. That dim, like sleeping quarters Not that 10 outside style, the actual in the stone, you know, fortress area, kind of for the higher rank people. Well, we would have our first city taken. This would be victory number 1. As soon as we can get inside of this castle. Need to increase my repertoire terminology so I don't have to say fortress castle all the time. Okay, Liu Pan enters now inside Guanxing. Guan Yu's son, valiant young general to have, second generation Shu, as I dubbed it myself. It would be not correct technically, but just say that and you'll know what you're talking about. Oh, they're using fire tactics. Whoa, and a duel. Let me find a roach for this duel. Who was it? Dongzhu? Said Dongzhu. Okay, Liu Pan, Dongzhu. Dongzhi. Liu Pan. He's got the advantage. I like being underdog. For the Han, he's trying to retreat. What a punk. I told myself I wasn't going to talk during the duels, but I couldn't help it when he tried to retreat. Gotta get General Guan out of the fire. So, Liu Pan becoming victorious with his 53 war skill. I like that. We have an item we can give him later that would make his war increase. That'd be nice. There we go, Dongxi. Actually, I got an idea. Why don't we make him governor? We'll make him governor right here. This is what he earned. But don't we want him in the wars? Technically not. That 53 skill got lucky on that one. I mean, Dongxi with that 70. Oh, see, that's the slip-ups I was talking about. You can't. Luckily, we can afford him in this battle, but can we get a 1-month battle, please? We're right there. We're right there. We're literally right there. Like when you put the roach or the blunt or whatever out, it stays lit, and the ashtray and just smoke just keeps trailing up. That's just like a nice little. Wish I could have that all the time. I should burn something that just puts off. Or get one of those vape things are kind of weak. I like the classic. Some incense or something. Be like one of those weird white girls. They're not weird. Some of them are. Let's go ahead and hit the simultaneous group attack. Keep it up. We're really trying to get this 1-month victory. As Sima Yi was not capable. And we knew KongMing. The Battle of Chengdu was so big, 50,000 on 50,000 at one point. I knew that would take a while. Oh yeah, let's get it. So we got him surrounded here. Continuous attacks, Chong Kong captured, and Wu is now rid from below in this region. I don't know what to call it, or province or whatnot. But there's no more enemies in the south. Just in the southeast, but not. You know what, Yan Yan, I'm gonna capture you because you could have stayed in the castle, but you wanted to run out. Dongxi, you lost the duel and ran away. I'm gonna execute you. Chuan Kong, We'll see if we can get your loyalty up. Fu-Shan, same. Dongji, same. Liu Jian was ours anyway, same. Liu Du, we freed. We're just gonna free him again. 66 years old. Let him rest. Xiao Fan was not able to hold that city, so capture him. Alright, well, next turn we'll move everyone forward. You see there's terrible resources in that city we just captured. And they're still trying to get the Yin Fan, because his loyalty is way low. Who should I beat next? I gotta finish that Tao one, or should I just delete it? I want to finish it. I wonder if I still have it somehow in a save state, where I can find the last episode and finish it. So that would be nice, right? Good to feel something finished, accomplished. So with that being said, Liu Bei can now move to assist. He'll take Fei Shi with him. The governor will now become Liu Feng. Just for a second. And I can send reinforcements. Oh, no, we can't. Actually, let's see. Technically, you still can. I feel like Zhang Yi was someone we captured, or is it just someone we left behind? Outfit them properly, like so. Too bad Liu Bei wasn't able to join the battle. I think he will be next turn actually, and then we just do it like that. Have Liu Bei join the battle because we're gonna need him. Excuse me. Excuse me. Gong Jin, you show you. Good to see you. Fang Zhe, let's check this status. 16,000 troops under his command. His 90 loyalty is looking good for us. Jiakui, Jikui is 67. Terrible loyalty. He's a 7-year serving us too, so that's not good. Xiao-Hu-An, 80 loyalty, that's good. He officially accepted. He's not serving Cao Cao anymore. And Chengdu, 88, 4th year serving us. All these defected / captured generals. It's good to see them finally starting to appreciate it. And Zhang Ba, who dueled Zhou Yu and gave him a good run for its money. We captured him, he hates us. So we tried to reward and we couldn't. Looks like we're gonna need food to Runan. So food to Runan is what we need. Guan Yu is saying you don't have the food to send. So they're gonna just work on the economy for the rest of the year. It's Shanglong? Yep, Shanglong. Go ahead and give a search with Maliang. And then train with the red. It's a waste. Yep. All these spies returning back as we didn't read the reports. So is this city being expanded? Why don't we go ahead and give it a try? It's gonna take a lot. Let's try to expand this city so we can fit all these 50,000 troops and generals and all the people in Shuchang, pretty much our northern east defense. Jeju, he actually is in a decent combat location. The capital, Luoyang, unless the capital moved to Chang'an, I'm not sure. It probably was since this is the furthest area. Zhuchu, or Zhuzhu, or whatever. Cao Cao's one bodyguard. There's a beast with Yujun. We do have a report there. We're just September, just increase our equipment. Re-outfit the army later. Guanping and Anding has gathered. Could they expand the city here as well? Yang Mi, is he capable? 6 months, 600 taels of gold. Trying to increase it, although would that be way too much gold? Is that the wrong measurement? Hongda, Mandai. We can try to get some of these valiant generals that end up serving Liu Bei anyway, not Kongda. He serves Cao Cao, but Ma Dai, Ma Chao, a lot of them end up serving Liu Bei. KongMing gets the day off. Man, my feet are getting cold in here. Might have to shut that window. Shouldn't have the window open in November anyway, but it's a little hot in here. The other Shanlong can search. Oh shit, Fei Wei, the new governor of Hanzhong, because Sima Yi is in combat. He's got a lot of gold and resources to work with here. Let's go ahead and start by putting Sun Qian on one of the loyalists, long-time civil officer serving under Liu Bei. We'll put him on this task. And we'll search. Alright, Zhao Guang. He has a general in battle. Oh no, wait, is the battle over, right? We won. Yeah, so he can move forward now. Perfect. Liu Yi can hold that city, even though we're not going to be able to. We'll go check on it, you know, later. No one's going to be able to attack it, so it's fine. Wang Khan can rest. Yi Ji can now move forward and become the governor of this city, since Zhao Guan is a capable governor. Perfect. We just got to remember to appoint Yi Ji. So Zhang Fei has decided that he will not help. Sima Yi is going to have to sit back and wait to attack Ma Tong. Ling Tao and Guanjing and Tianshi is going to have to move north. Take all these generals and officers with them. We decided that instead of Liu Pan, he'll still come with us. We'll leave Gongzhi as the governor. Hopefully the city don't revolt or whatnot. Okay, back to the battle with Chengdu and Sima Yi. Battle in Jitong. I'm so cold, I'm about to lay a rope. I'll tell you what, I'll rip the damn vape pen instead. Ooh, fire in the mist. Sima Yi's troops have been engulfed in flames as they surround the fortress, fighting Wu Yi of Liu Zhang's army. Damn. Damn, man. Shit tastes potent too. Had to be pretty high. I'm about to be back in 3 tunas, dude. China. I'm gonna be still an English white person. You don't even know the Americas. What the hell is that? So it looks like we got a good victory here as we slowly but surely whittle away at what Liu Zhang had as a nation and empire here. We won't even call it an empire. How are you gonna call it a damn empire? Just slap us up. But as his faction that he starts with in the Riverlands, in this province that I don't know the political geographic. Wow, that capital was on fire. He literally moved out of the capital. I wonder if he could have jumped it. Oh, nope, finally got Wu Yi. I don't know where he fled to, probably Chengdu. So we didn't get the satisfaction of cutting him down. But Sima Yi will get that later when he meets KongMing for the first time. We're just gonna assume that none of them traveled and met. They just been governed in their regions. Yan An. Why not recruit you? Oh shit. So, speak of the devil, right back to the Battle of Chengdu, which we were not able to send reinforcements. So, we still have a 3,000 troop advantage, and it's a hectic battle as our 40,000 troops collide with Liu Zhang's 40,000 troops. So KongMing here is trapped. We're going to charge and try to get him out of this trouble there in the streets. He's in the streets. And we're going to just reposition. Okay, Zhang Yan holding the food supply can advance. Is there any duels? How about Yang Yi attempts to duel this unknown general? Nope. Chen Shi, he denies our offer. And just some of the traits change up. We can go for a firebolt attack. And then this will be Huang Zhong, the old general. I'm gonna try to charge through on this east side of the castle. Not fully successful, did some damage though. KongMing still trapped. Young Song has fled, Chen Shi has fled, Chen Shi. And we'll just rearrange our troops a little. Hopefully we can get the upper hand here. Okay, so they go for a charge. And they capture Shu-Han. Wu Yi. He fled. He's fleeing. That's all he knows. Where the hell? Okay, now he can flee south. He lost all his troops last battle anyway. Wu Yi just running away. Can't wait till we get to... I wonder if we kill Liu Zhang, will he make Wu Yi the new faction leader? That would be too fun. Then we get to put him at the blocks. So we got a little bit of advantage here. We don't want to ruin it. We got to be very careful. It can go so quick. One of their officers flees. It's Yuan Kuei. See if that was who was here. Nope. There's an enemy. That wasn't him. Damn it. Good simultaneous though. So we cut off one of their troops. Yang Hong also fled. Liu Gui. Pang Yi, most of these people didn't have troops, remember that? Gao Pei, Yan Run, most of these people didn't have troops, they were just in the battle. Oh, we get a duel. Zhang Yi has challenged Pang Tong, but we can't accept it, because we know better that Pang Tong's military isn't all that. His army leading skills are great for strategy, but him fighting combat isn't all that. He's kind of an awkward character. Zhang Yi, if you remember him in Dynasty Warriors, spinning on his head and shit. Zhang Yi. See, that was hard for Dynasty because it wasn't hard for them. They didn't care, but I'm saying they had to express, like, advise us, very important political people sometimes, as fighters, just fighters. So that's why KongMing, Sima Yi got fans, and they always have some type of orbs and stuff. That's why on the Empire's version, it helped a little bit that you got some type of policies and stuff. I like Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. That was honestly the best one. 5 Empires was good, and 3. 4 was good too. None of the other ones I liked. Start getting a little fairy-ish and kind of fake. I'd rather like a super real one. Where like people, I don't care. Like it's not like don't try to make it for the populace. Make it for the true fans. That's what most companies, industry, all that, music, all that doesn't have anymore. They don't make it for the specific what they want to put out. They make it for the populace, like most money, sell out type style. It's not no passion in it. That's my rant, and that's the Battle of Chengdu. We're gonna go back. This battle is dragging out nicely, though. This is a huge battle, a lot of troops involved. We changed the troop amounts, and that really gave us more morale. Huang Zhong will offer a duel, but no one will accept it with him. Liu Zhang, are you scared of an old man? Our remember when Hong Zhong, they're trying to convince him to go on the expedition. So they're saying, like, they tease him at first and saying he can't, KongMing and Liu Bei. They're doing it on purpose to entice him to really fight with his heart, which it works. And you see him pulling the bow back, and he's like pulling it back so hard. He just keeps pulling it back, and he's like tearing up, and he breaks it. And then KongMing's like in his head laughing a little bit. They're laughing because they're like, yeah, we got him. This dude, he's about to kick ass. This worked. Their strategy. KongMing's always got a strategy. His strategy here working pretty good so far. As Wang Ping does fall off and end up getting captured. He will be freed with a victory. And we still have a good advantage. So we're just going to keep playing our cards right. Simultaneous group attacking here. We got KongMing, Zhang Yan, and Yang Yi, and Pang Tong and Hong Zhong on the other side. All teamed up with their troops. There's still 22,000 troops under our command, all under these red generals, if you can imagine the numbers there. And split up between that fortress, this general, and maybe another fortress in the back that we haven't discovered yet, is only like 12,000. See, we got them beat. We got 3-1 and 2-1. I like these odds. And it looks like the sun uncovered that these are the last bit of troops here. I should have accepted that duel out of being funny, but we would have probably definitely lost the troop advantage and morale advantage and all that. Nice. It looks like we're gonna overnumber them, overcome them, and win for the Battle of Chengdu, and pretty much take our spot in the Riverlands. Claim our new little empire. They all flee, and this is a victory. Sima Yi also with a victory. This is 3 cities taken. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Wash my hands motion. We'll take another vape rip for that. Just getting a little stuck. We got a 41-year-old Zhang Shang captured. Hu Tong free. Chen Shi free. Liu Gui recruit. Pang Yi recruit. Gao Pei capture. Zhang Yi recruit. Perfect. What do you know? Wait a second. We're moving Liu Bei. We're moving him to the capital. Take Fei Shu. And that's it. Take all the equipment so we can fight off the rest of. So far, we're gonna have to make a dud governor at Zhao Tong. There we have it. Pang Tong should not be the advisor. Just for that, I'm moving Pang Tong. Nah, we don't want to. Actually, we will move him. Anyone else? No. We'll move him and then appoint advisors. Or governors, I should say. There we have it. Liu Bei reunites with KongMing. They can cheers and drink. Party, feast. I won't call it a party, but they still have a mission at hand. But they'll feast and get drunk together and enjoy some dancing and military parades and stuff. Check this one time. 11 officers. Look at all these generals. Wang Ping, Shu-Han, Hong Zhong, Yang Yi, Zhang Yan. And of course Liu Bei, Zhu Liang, Liu Gui now, Pang Yi, Zhang Yi, Fei Shu. Zhang Yi might have general capabilities if we appoint him, so that's the screen I meant to go to. First, we're appointing Governor Pang Tong. Perfect. Okay, second, Governor Yi Ji. Perfect. Next. There's always something. You just don't know it till it comes time. There's the governor here. Sima Yi. Okay. Well, get these spy reports down south now. That was a great victory, and it's almost time for football. So, Zhang Yi, spy report, 6 months, and we'll go back to the appoint screen and try to make him general since I forgot about that. Nope, not qualified. But so info spy will spy on both cities. They all escaped. They're slimy. I didn't really get to execute any of the leaders, Liu Zhang or any of them. They all flee down to this little Nanman freaking region, tribal regions, and Meng Huo and the king of is it I forgot. King of Mulu and them guys. I like how they portrayed that in like the third segment of the King of 94 or 93. TV series where KongMing takes like Ma Dai. I don't know if he takes Wei Yan on that expedition. Can't remember. He takes Zhou Kong, I think. No, not Zhou Kong dies with Guan Yu. I'm sorry. I forgot. He takes Ma Dai. Remember that. I think he might also take Wei Yan. And he takes him down and defeats Meng Huo like 7 times. Keeps letting him go. Meng Huo's like, give me another try. I like how they portrayed that one. Shit. Let me go ahead and save this. Just cause I don't have to play off of that save state anymore. Now we have captured 3 regions this episode. And we limited Matang and Liu Zhang to 2 small regions left, except Matang's got some good bagging, they're barbaric. And then we can turn around and face east towards Sunchuan, Tao Tao, Yuan Shao, who are all fading away. It's October. The economy's out the roof here. We can draft and re-outfit the army here and prepare for the final wars. After we had our servings of wine and whatnot. So our equipment levels are pretty low because we would like to have all of our generals sitting on some good supplies. But for now, we want KongMing to have the regular bows. Huangshuang is supposed to have the cavalry / horse unit. And that leaves Wang Ping heavy bows and Yang Yi with some spare foot soldiers that we will increase like next turn. Yeah, we still got lots of gold, so we can train them or whatnot. Take some time out for the floodgate. KongMing and just by himself. We already got the search going on. Diplomacy. There's no point of that. We'll just train and rally. Nope, no one left. Perfect. Okay, Changsha. Now we can turn around and focus our efforts here pretty soon. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Played a 102 like I said. Zhou Runan. Kind of skip through to get to the next year pretty much. Oh wait, Sima Yi. Should we turn him around to help fight Matang or send him? Yeah, we don't need him south. That's scary because Yahoo Tune's loyalty is very low, but we'll just pretend like it's all good. Okay, we got the scouting report here. Spy report. How about Zhongyao? Do you want Zhongyao? Yiju? Nope, sorry, man. Okay, pass that over. Just about time to finish up here. It was a good episode. Perfect. I'm gonna try to run them a little longer than this, but for what we had, it was good. Are we developing the... Oh yeah, he's expanding right now. 2 of our cities are expanding, so that's good. Not much left to go, but here we did it, so good shit.